Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're back here with Little Red Lie, and we last left off. Arthur Fox here was going to buy a car. It's a lot of things to interact with, so we're going to just go on through here. Lie about interesting in the sick whip. Mr. Fox, we've been expecting you. First of all, I want you to understand that I'm only going to be offered to this woman as a negotiation tactic. I'm always extremely kind to hot chicks, so don't get in your head I'm some kind of ogre. Good. I don't have all day. In the message you said there was only a few limited editions still available. Yes, I believe the showroom is still being prepared for your arrival. Please have a seat. Can I offer you refreshment? I can't be bothered keeping up with whatever the trendy thing is to drink, and eating or drinking in front of people makes you look weak anyways. I didn't just tell you how busy my schedule is today. Do I look like someone who has all time for a malted milkshake and a curly straw and peppermint flakes? Yes, of course. Please, just have a seat then. Lie about comfortable with working class. They keep service department on a whole other floor at this place. It's probably to make it more comfortable for the jerks who get indicted if they have so much to see a guy in a golf shirt instead of immaculately coiffed salesperson. I couldn't give a crap either way, personally. Don't think for a second they didn't put this couch here, staring directly at her butt for a reason. They want blood to fall out of your head and into your dick. So they want you to remember what you can do with a car like this. They want to remind you that this is what it's all about. They're ready for you now, Mr. Fox. Please head in and speak to Ahmed whenever you're ready. A great way to look disinterested, barely acknowledge what people are even saying to you. Believe me, this is the wrong couch to sit on. Why about art appreciation? Even if it is just all BS to me, the small creative touch of luxury retail experience is always something I truly appreciate. I love art. Lie about a session with luxury sex car. Mr. Fox, we've been expecting you. So I've heard. You are standing in front of a half-century of automotive excellence. Tradition of craftsmanship that infuses and informs the decisions which continue to define and evolve the spirit of our brand. Before we step in my office to discuss limited edition model that were held for you as one of our most valued clients, I would like to invite you to tour our showroom. Yeah. Yes, please. If you have any questions or concerns, I'll be patiently standing by. This jerk wants me to stroll around and get high off new car fumes before he tries to bend me over the knee and screw me. My job is to lull him to a false sense of security by pretending to give a crap about anything a car does besides getting a bunch of club tramps to pile into it. Understate the interest in luxury sex car. Let me take a look around and make a few burning inquiries and come back and talk to whenever we move on. Lie about driving stick. Hey Ahmed, is this the new LMX17, the one with the V12? Hope you guys are only selling this one for stick shifters like me. They only sell both V8 and V12 configures, and yes, I'm afraid we now offer both automatic and Tiptronic control. Disgusting. Privately, Mr. Fox, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Lie about the detection of leather nationality. I like the chocolate interior in this one, Ahmed. Is this genuine Italian leather? From Calabera? Of course, Mr. Fox, our leather is sourced only from the finest suppliers. Yes, I can tell just by feeling it. Lie outrageously just to screw with this guy. What if I was interested in putting a bait tank and NOS in this baby, Ahmed? I need to check on that for you. Insider knowledge. I've been reading the demand for luxury SUVs has been climbing, Ahmed, even amongst traditional sport cars maker. Very much so, Mr. Fox. 20 years ago, it would have been unimaginable. Lie about deep desire to pop the hood. Hey, Ahmed, any chance you can let me pop the hood on this one? I know a thing or two about carburetors. You've got a fine feel for mechanics, Mr. Fox, but I'm afraid that kind of in-depth inspection will require a separate appointment. Lie about medic drug violence. I was reading one of these equipped with bulletproof armor sold to your super observer World Phillips, Mr. Fox. I'm sure that such things are responsibility of third-party installers. We certainly would not welcome criminals of any sort as part of our clientele. Fuel efficiency concerns. I love these babies, but the mileage and the environment. I'm pleased to report that our model for next year is already showing markedly improved efficiency in this regard. Off-road masculinity. Are these rims strictly for street use, Ahmed? Or could I install a large version to go off-road when I hit the wildlands? That's the next question, Mr. Fox. I'll have to consult with one of our engineer associates to get back to you. Lie about knowledge of car racing. I love the overall look and feel of this one. The lines and curvatures remind me of my favorite classics back in the 50s. Very insightful consideration, Mr. Fox. I imagine I have a certain key influence. Okay. I better talk to him first. Alright. See as you know what you're looking for, Mr. Fox. I admire that in a man. Have a seat at my desk and we can begin negotiations. Man, look at these beauties. Beautiful, aren't they, Mr. Fox? Mm-hmm. Lie about inequity of red car. This is limited edition red. It's all red, I guess. Lie about the impossible perfection of the black car. This is it. The ultimate. Time to sit down and hammer things out. Lie about attempt to buy a car regardless of cost. Thank you for coming in, coming in today, Mr. Fox. As you see, limited edition YR32 in Victory Red is a autonomous masterpiece with the standard package. The current price is... Sorry to interrupt you, Ahmed, but I'm not sure I understand. You mean the limited edition black? No, I'm afraid limited edition black is completely sold out. Sold out? What do you mean it's sold out? I was never contacted about this at all. Limited edition black was produced in extremely small quantity, I'm afraid. I thought limited edition red was produced in extremely limited quantities. It certainly was. Not as extreme, however, limited edition black. So what are you saying? Is there one thing I cannot stand? It's being personally disrespected. And right now, I've never felt more disrespected in my life. This isn't about a red or a black car, which is a billion times better. It's about respect. And today, I've been disrespected. You screwed up, Ahmed. Mr. Fox, I can assure you. You've screwed up. Big time. Mr. Fox, if it will diffuse the tension, we can gladly lease you the floor model of limited edition black. Or even lend it to you on a complimentary basis. With this attendance still deposit, of course. In the end, I did drive out of there in limited edition black. Of course I did. But is that the point? Hardly. They disrespected me. They probably sat around for days before I came in, laughing, calling me a fat piece of crap, an effing idiot with more money than brains, and why wouldn't they? They're all a bunch of nobodies. They think they're hot crap because they're sexier than me, because they have their stupid effing non-executive MBAs, because they buy off the rack and go to effing nightclubs and twirl around with their fruity little cocktails. You're GD right, you do. And you think it makes it better than me? You must be insane. You do all that for me, to sell me crap, to seduce me into it, as if I don't know what's going on. You belong to me. Everything you do is sticking out your tongue to catch a few drops of money-stained Egyptian cotton towel I wring out over your dumpster mouths. And all I ask, literally all I ask, is for respect. This effing guy, this effing car salesman, thinks that I'm the one. That I'm the one who will get some piece of crap, so limited edition Victory Red, plowed off onto him. They look at my face and see a sucker. They look at my body and see a coward. We'll see. Well, God, GDF and C. Sarah Stone. They're changing channels very quickly. Oh, static. Color bars. Turn it off. Let's go to bed. Do I get to top play as one of them now? Do you think anything is changing with either of them? No. Sarah is stuck in her shell. The other one is stuck in our basement. And what are those pills even doing, beyond making more of her a zombie than she already is? Well, at least Melissa takes them. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Don't curse. You know as well as I do that Sarah was having an attack when she got in the car that night. She always smokes half a carton wherever she is. Sarah's never been diagnosed with anything. How can she be diagnosed with something that she won't even admit exists? Why shouldn't Sarah be anxious? Look at the world she's trying to get by in. Why shouldn't Melissa be depressed? She's in the same one. Don't put them together. At least Sarah is independent for a few years. At least she's employed. Please, Alan, she's not an employee. She's a replacement. And someday they'll find a replacement for her. If that job was going somewhere, don't you think it would have been gone anywhere by now? That's not the point. She dresses well, she does her hair, she speaks politely, she makes it clear that she has ambition. That's good! No, it's not. All it does is make people take advantage of her. Do you remember that time she pulled out of that trip we went on because she said she had to work? And? Handwritten invitation, Alan. That's what she had to stay behind to do. She'd been there 8 years. 2 weeks of writing hundreds of invitations by hand. She didn't want you to know. And 2 months later, they let her go. They didn't renew her contract. How is this different? And she didn't even cry. That's good. No, it's not. It isn't bravery, Ellen. It's shock. It's resignation. Why do you think no one is in her life? Everything about her is terrified. She goes on dates. That was years ago. And she only went on the first dates because she's beautiful and because men will have sex with anyone once. But then what? She met the right person. How many people can be the wrong person? How many times can things go wrong because other people aren't the thing that is wrong? They don't like her. The way she is. They keep their distance. Something about her is a minefield. She's so beautiful, but they get to know her and they say to themselves, she isn't worth it. How bad could she be when she isn't worth it, Alan? How bad could she be that she isn't worth it, Alan? What's the side of her that we're pretending doesn't exist? We should be talking about Melissa. No, because while we were dealing with Melissa and assuming that everything would be fine with Sarah, she drifted just as far away. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. How did we go so wrong with both of them? We gave them too much. We gave them what we had. I don't know. My parents gave me what they had, and I don't remember it being this complicated. Our parents didn't have anything. Damn right they didn't. We made it out, tried to do better than they did, and now our kids fall right back into it. Huh. But still, you don't think your parents sat around and talked about you like this? You knew my parents. Don't be so sure. I think no one thinks so, and everybody's wrong. I think... Naomi, are you alright? Yes, I'm sorry, I'm fine. Just pain. I don't want to take any chances. Give me a minute. I'll get the car. No, I'm fine. You're not. I can see you wincing. I'll be fine. I'm tired of going to the emergency. I'm sure you just need your medications looked at. We can. I said no. And we can't afford any new medications. Every time we walk in there, we walk out with another new pile of experiments. You have to stay positive. And I told you, as expenses goes, your medication comes before everything else. We're running out of everything else. All right. If you don't want to go, we won't go. But I'm taking you upstairs to get ready for bed. I think that's a good idea. I'll go to the stairs. You just take your time. I don't need your help. I'm fine. I'll just be holding on. I won't lift at all. I promise. Ready? Ooh, the hardest part of this has been slowly adjusting how much I help her over time. If she knew I was having to support her more and more, I don't know if she would start trying to do without me or get so depressed she'll never take the stairs again. She's too proud, or maybe I'm too proud. Either way, I don't want her to know. Pretend to not help. Easy does it, one step at a time. I'll be right behind you. Thank you. I feel very strange. I could talk to someone at the department, see if they can expand the drug plan with a bit of increase of the rates. I know they did for Anderson when his wife got sick. Anderson was an inspector, though. Everybody knew him. They got to the parade, the fact that they helped him all over the place. It made them look good. McGuire was just a grunt, and when his daughter got sick, they only gave him 2 weeks before they started complaining at him. They act like they give a crap about everybody until it's someone that nobody gives a crap about. Till it comes to somebody they actually need out there working instead of sitting on their butt in the office somewhere. They got money to spare until they don't. Ellen, why are you walking so slowly? Your arm, it feels like it isn't supporting me. What? I'm fine. What's she talking about? What are you talking about? Uh-oh. Ellen! Ellen! This is not going to end well. Keep going. You have to get to the top of the stairs. If you fall, she falls. Ellen! You failed them all. Your children are miserable and alone. You've left your family nothing. Now your wife is going to fall down these stairs, crack her skull open on the floor, and bleed to death. Unless you can make it. Unless you can meh. Sarah! Melissa! Melissa! Do you hear that? She's in the kitchen, freaking out something I could have done, of course. Probably found a dent in a can of pop. No. Alyssa! I think she probably should go. Although, actually, there was that stuff. But could she have found it? Alyssa! Melissa! She's an effing Christ. I'll be there in a effing second, alright? Crap, hope she didn't find it. Ooh, This is going to be a brutal scene. Lie about affection for slippers. Wish I could have gotten these off my wish list from one of the few subs I actually like. Now I feel I can't wear them on cam or he'll never shut up about it. Let me see where I'm at the standing of this game. Been so long since I played. Holy crap. What the hell? Half an ounce used to last a while. Gonna cut down how we get through this. But I gotta try sleeping with the TV on next week. I don't even know how I got in this situation. Whatever, I'm going to the bathroom first. Who the F does she think she is? I guess Mom's going to the hospital again. It sucks, obviously, but does she really need to freak out over it? Dad gets the car, he also won't get in the car, and then they drive off. He can handle it. You standing there biting your nails doesn't do crap, Sarah. At least I can admit there's nothing I can do. Effing phony. There, now she can stream me for hours if she wants. No, I know, I'm not going anywhere. I thought the landlord helped find us faster. He's still upstairs. As soon as she comes. I'll give her the phone and go try. She said she was coming. I don't know if I remember. I don't know if I remember. My heart is beating too fast. I don't know where she is. I have to go. I can't stay on the phone. I'm sorry. I don't know where she is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My mom is sick. They might both need help. She can't help him. I have to go. Please send the ambulance. I'm unlocked the door. Sarah, what the F is your prop? Oh. Take the phone. Exclamation points. You hit me. Hit you. If he dies, I'll effing kill you. That's a car crash. Some people might say that driving a car you don't own directly into a strip club while extremely drunk and on drugs at 3 in the morning is not a common experience, and they can't relate to it. Personally, I consider it a universal metaphor. Extenuating Circumstances by Arthur Fox. Believe it or not, the thing you hope for most in your life is that nothing ever happens. You think about it from time to time, all the instances in which it almost happens, could have happened. Should have happened. The pedestrian you almost hit when you look down at your phone, the time you choked long enough to make your sight fade long before the lunge. A desperate lunge somewhat took root. The candle forgot to extinguish, the fragile things that, had they gone even a slightly different direction, would have changed your life completely. Moments where the narrative begins to break in one direction or the other. Immediately. Now I've had $1 million. Rehearse perjury. Following the incident, my first priority was to effectively comprehend my surroundings, as well as attempt to notify authorities. F and L. What the F? F! Where the F is my phone? Jesus. F. Must have left it in the car. Lie about car safety. It should be fine. It's still on fire. Mother effer. Son of a mother effer. My $1,200 phone. 2 months in a 4-year contract. Suck my D. F. Remaining calm, quiet, and respectful of nearby residents at this late hour, I began to assess my surroundings for alternate method of telephony. I realized that I accidentally misplaced my phone in a toilet bowl, an embarrassing but valid extended warranty claim, earlier that evening. Furthermore, a lack of ambient police noise made it clear law enforcement would not be preoccupied with other incidents of family positive part of town. Where are they going? I gotta find that effing phone. Gotta call emergency. Lie about notifying the authorities. Now, fashioning and studying anachronism, I look at the working payphone nearby the Please send 75 cents. 75 cents? Who the F walks around with 75 cents? That in French. Verlet incerta sortot cents. Go F yourself, go yourself. Voulez-vous go F yourself. One of the effing scumbags who use these things can't get a effing cell phone. Please insert a major credit card. Fine. F it, who cares? Wait. Crap. I look at a payphone, however, I realize that I lack the necessary funds, having also lost my wallet in a different toilet at some other point in time. F. All my crap was in the car. Consequently, my attention towards seeking innovative sources of emergency funding. Lie about motivation or cash procurement. Hoping that I might find a small amount of funds in the vicinity of the bank machine, I scour the nearby area. Where's the emergency concierge buttons for this effing thing? Effing crackhead crap neighborhood. I look at a nearby ATM, but my presence in a marginalized environment. The ATM in question was not fully featured as the one I'm accustomed to. Fortunately, I was suddenly reminded that there was no need to use money to make a call in question, that the call would be completely for free. I went back to the same phone, and as the case of my state of total sobriety. Alright, here we go. Hello, operator? I'd like to make a collect call. Yeah, the number is... I can't remember. Wait, my hand knows it. I'll just dial. Hello? Hey, is this the strip club? Sir, I'll need to call you back. Hello, you have a collect call from... Hey, is this the strip club? Will you accept the charges? What? No. Hey, F you. Sir, we've just had an automobile drive directly into the building. I have to hang up. Hey! You haven't hung up on me. Holy crap, are you the a-hole who just told me to F off? Wait, are you the one who drove the car into the building? I'm gonna kick the crap out of you. Hey! I'm a customer, you a-hole. While I trained martial arts for several decades, it was the razor-sharp observation skill, the tutelage of some believed that I was at a considerable disadvantage in particular counter. I mean, no, I don't know. I don't do the thing. And hey, are you guys open? No, and don't you effing go anywhere. Get over here right now. I realized the best way to face the situation is to clearly explain the true circumstances and events leading up to the incidents. Lie about emergency requirements. Sir, what the hell just happened? Recognizing there was a high potential for considerable misunderstanding at stake, I moved sensibly on the most pressing topic at hand. Quit being an effing baby. It's fine. I'll buy you a drink. I'll order the biggest effing table you got and the most expensive bottle of champagne you have, alright? Sir, we're not open. How could we be open? And look, I don't want to hear about Mandy as busy as other customers. You got that? You tell her she's mine. So I'm gonna ask you again. Is that your car? Of course it's not my effing car, you idiot. Whose car is it then? I don't know. Some guy crashed it. Oh man. I'm gonna go some guy crashed it. I don't know if I know. Oh god. Some guy crashed it and ran away. Then why is your face covered in blood, sir? Because I tried to stop him running because of an earlier unrelated incident. Because I tried to stop him in the car and you hit me. Right. So you're saying if I report this to police when they arrive, the car won't come back as being in your possession? Well, I guess it looks like my car. That was stolen an hour ago. There are a million cars like it. Though I guess it would if someone was trying to set me up. My car got stolen. I should be the cops. I should call the cops. On you. So we need to stay right where you are. Not wanting to any more conflict, I survey the surrounding for an area, for any routes in the area that could be dangerous for other citizens. All to do is sneak down this alley. Jump over that dumpster, and they'll never get me. I gotta piss, man. I gotta piss on the dumpster in the alley. I'll be right back. Huh? Why about pissing on a dumpster? Alright. All you gotta do is climb over this thing. Slip down behind the building and you're golden. F, smelling this garbage. Makes me want to throw up. Oh god, I actually am gonna throw up. Alright, I just need to breathe here. Sir, I hope you weren't thinking of trying to slip down this alleyway. As it was becoming clear to me this was an individual who did not personally value the light of truth, began to contemplate alternative modes of persuasion. I'll give you $500. Sir, I'll give you $1,000. Sir, it's your car. You can't just escape down an alleyway. You can't just give me a wad of cash and wander off. You don't understand. The other mother who did this is crazy. He tried to steal every effing car in the parking lot. He smashed the windows on all of them. Look! Indeed, it was abundantly clear that nothing but physical evidence was going to convince this man, and it became incumbent on me to quickly produce it. I saw him. He was walking up the random cars parking lot, smashing their effing windshields in. He was violent, dangerous, unpredictable person. The kind of person who seems like a great guy until you have a drink with, but who can become extremely different. Definitely someone who is more enjoyable at arm's length. So when he stole my car, believe me, I didn't have a chance, and I would not have advised others to F around with him either. If he could do this to a car window, imagine what he could have done to my skull. Or your effing skull. Bad situation. For a few moments, the man and I suddenly stared at each other. Considering the explanation of this new information, it was then I realized it's still in possession of a bottled, non-alcoholic beverage I want to dispose of. I looked for a nearby public receptacle to do so. Liable trajectory of bottle disposal. Hey! What did you throw that bottle at me for? Look, we all know some people are simply unreasonable. We all know some people are, for whatever reason, incapable of acting in their own best interests. The question of who is responsible for what happened to these people is uncertain at best. That's it. I'm calling the cops. You're finished. No, you're not going to call the cops. You're going to take the money I give you, and you're going to do whatever it takes to go along with the other story I give you. Or what, mother? MFer? People who don't have money, they just don't understand. The people I associate with can understand me at a glance, but not these people. It's sad. Sad I'd actually walk up to someone with the sharp end of a bottle I just smashed and explain it to them. With unsettling calm, what I will do to them and their families they don't do exactly what I tell them to do. I've actually explained who the course belonged to. I've actually explained I know people who know people, and that even in a cell, they would never be safe. I've to actually explain the things I could wage upon them and leave them so annihilated, so erased, that suicide would feel like a gift by the end of it. I have to actually tell some other human being, cut your own face up when this bottle gives unbelievable injuries to report. I don't enjoy it. These people, they leave you no choice. Hey man, I get it. You don't need to bring my kid into it like this, alright? I'm working 3 jobs, alright? I got nothing against you. I just don't think the cops will buy it. Cutting my face up isn't going to help. Another challenge they deal with people who have a pessimistic outlook. I could see the security professional felt organized. His notes were going to be difficult, but I wasn't going to let him give up on himself. Lie about desperate capabilities. I'm not going to tell you again. Take the bottle and slash face him, or I will do it for you. F you, man. F you. You can't do crap to me. You think I don't know anybody? You gotta get... Think I give it an F that you're on TV? F you. Beneath the terror of thinking that something could happen is true fear. The fear which occurs when something's finally happened to you realize not to be averted. The split second that you know the car will never turn into time to not hit that pedestrian, or the clawing at your own throat is doing nothing, the fire you can always see in the distance, and the realization that dawns on you that this is really it. This is the thing that will cost you everyone, or put you in jail, or take away your life, or undo everything you could never imagine being without. Your heart begins to pound as if it was trying to escape. Your chest crushes around it. Time stands still. You hear the sound of your own breathing, cutting through the inside of your head like a razor blade. And in that moment, a person, any person, becomes capable of doing anything to save themselves. Anything. I mean, look at this crap. How am I supposed to explain this? It is impossible, alright? You shouldn't take it out on me because it isn't possible. I disagree. Regardless, the thing that you never remember is that, even when it seems otherwise, you must have faith that money will prevail in the end, and that violence is nothing but a tool to people who don't have it. The money, always the money, because the money is not the most important thing. It's the only important. Let's start. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Not sure you remember who I am. I do. That's unfortunate. Try to make a point of being forgettable as possible. Whereas I only have a few things to speak to you about, and then I can get you back on your merry little interactive way. I won't lie to you. This is unexpected. Unexpected enough. In fact, that I'm going to need to think about it for a few minutes. Maybe I'll just have a drink. Would you mind taking over the bottle and interacting with it? Oh, and just so we understand each other, if you do anything else, I'll punch your save file a random number of scenes backwards and immediately quit the program. Is there anything that you didn't grasp? Answer very carefully. Don't ask twice. Correct answers are not the first one, and it's not all like the other choice you made up to this point. Choices that did not matter. You know a thing or two about choices like that, I'm sure. Answer very carefully. Actually, I have a few questions. I'm someone who's unable to understand basic statements without responding in a way that appears to be inquisitive. This is actually only trying to call attention how smart you are. Some kind of graduate student. Printless journalist, or some kind of internet inhaler. I presume. Fortunately, I think the consequences reveal irrevocably whenever you had in mind. It may even reveal that you're not as bright as you thought you were. I really wish you rate revenge. It actually closed on me. Alright, well, we're gonna stop here then and see where it's setting me back up. Cheers.